So in this video, let me first set up the context for this video. That is, we will find missing frequency and we will see all the problems related to missing frequency. So there are two ways and two type of question that can come from missing frequency. One, when the mean is given, another one when the median is given. Okay, so we know there are like three type of entity: mean and median and mode. So to find the missing frequency, the problem statement can come from like two perspective. One is from this, when the mean and the median is given. So without wasting any more time, let's deep dive into it. So first we will start with if the mean is given. So here is the first question that says, if there is like 20 total observation and the classes and the frequency, that is the raw data, this data is given. I will provide the notes link, you can see from that. And the mean of the data, or the arithmetic mean of the data, is 26. Then we have to find out this missing two frequencies. Okay, so let's first see how we will approach this type of problem. So first thing, we need to find out if there is any total number of observation but total number of things is given or not. So yes, here it is given that total number of observation is given. Okay, or if the question says that in the chart, in also that there is a column given that is total, so that is also considered into the total. So first we have to find the total keyword. In the question we have to mark the total keyword and write the number. Okay, from the data table or in the question, wherever it is given, it is good enough. So here it is given like 90. Here you can say total number of observation is 90. Okay, first thing is done. Second, third, just ignore it, we just go into the problems. Okay, so we are mentioning the number of observation as n. Okay, so first the class is given. In the question itself the data is given, so we are just writing into the tabular format, so we are writing it. Then we have to write a column named midpoint and mark it as x. I mean, mark it as x. Okay, then there is like frequency, that is f, and there is fx. Okay, so here is the class. Then we have to find out the midpoint. What is the midpoint? Average of it is called midpoint. 10 plus 0 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 5. 10 plus 20, that is 15. 20 plus 30, that is 50, divided by 2 is 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2 is 35, and 40 plus 50 is 45. You got it, you got it. Then there is like frequency of it, that is 8. And where the where the missing frequency is, we have to assign a variable in it, that is f1. And where the another frequency is, we have to add f2. Okay, so here the frequency is 8, f1 33, f2 0, 10. So here the frequency is given, and just where the missing frequency is, we are taking two variable. Now our job is, we have to find what is f1 and what is f2. It is the only job we have to do. Then another column is made, that is fx. So that is the only column you need to make to solve this problem. First is class, midpoint, that is the average, frequency that is given in the question, and fx. What is fx? You have to multiply f into x. So what is f into x? That is 40. 15 into f1, 15 f1. 25 into 33, that is 485. 35 into f2, that is 35 f2, and 45 into 10, that is 450. So fx is made. Now here the job is, we have to find out what is the mean. So in the previous video I have seen you how we can find out the mean. We have seen we have to add all the elements of it. If you have seen, all the elements of it we have to add, and then we have to divide it with the number of element. But it is only valid for the simple data when only a parameter of data is given. There is no another parameter, but here two parameters are given. One is class, another one is frequency. For that we have calculated fx. So here the formula is of the formula of getting mean is being changed, that is summation of fx divided by summation of f. So we have to add all the frequency to get summation of f, because now summation of all elements, here all the elements are fx, so we have to add all fx, and there is n, and n is nothing but the total number of things, that is how many frequencies are there, summation of all the frequency. Here all the frequencies are given, so we have to add all the frequencies, and here all fx are given, we have to add all the fx. It is the only thing changed in this problem. Why it is changed? When this type of ranges are given, that it is from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, these ranges are given, and there is like two parameters involved, then we have to find out the fx. Okay, you got it? I hope you got it. So now we are calculating the mean. So we know, as we know, the mean formula is being changed, so summation of fx divided by f, that is also same, that we have to add all the data, that is fx, and divided by n, that is total number of observation or total number of thing. Wherever you see n, that is the total number of thing. So that is nothing but summation of frequency. When the frequency will be given, or how we can understand if the frequency keyword is not given, you will got two parameters. The parameter that is constant, like 8, 33, 10, that's the constant value, that is not ranging from 1 to 1. The classes are for ranging, like it's ranging from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, so it's ranging. Okay, so summation of fx, so we have to add all the fx. So here we can see all the fx, that 40, 15, f1, this, we just added it, and there is like all the f, we like all the frequency we have to add, like 8, 33 and 10, that will be 51, and then f1 and f2. So after adding all this thing, you will get 51, f1, f2, then all the elements are here. Now the interesting thing is, as I say, that n is nothing but the total number of observation or the total number of thing you will get in the problem. Here it is observation, so I am taking n is number of observation. So it is summation of f, so we have done summation of f. So if we look closely, then it is equals to 90, because in the question itself it is given that total number of observation is 90. So we can write the summation of f, that is 51, f1 plus f2, is nothing but 90. We can write it, I guess we can write it. Then we are just solving it with taking 51 here, and f1 plus f2 is 90 minus 51, that is 39. That is the first equation you got. Okay, now we can substitute this whole value with 90, because we know that n is itself 90. Okay, so because n is like total number of observation, and question given is the total number of thing or total number of observation is 90 itself, so we are just multiplying it, and here's the constant value, so we are subtracted and resolving it and getting to this value. Okay, just there is a multiplication here, we are cross multiplying it here, and then we have to take this here, and as it is plus, it will change the sign, it will be minus there, and it will be like 10, 25, and here's the second equation you got. So you get the first equation here, you get the second equation here. Why we are calling first equation second equation? Always remember, if we take two variables, that f1 and f2 are two variables, so to solve two variables we need two equations. If there is three variables, we need three equations to be solved, that three equations or three variables. Okay, so here we got two equations, so it will be solved. How we can solve it? Like here we can see that 15 f1 and 35 f2 equals to 1025, and here is like 50 f1 plus f2 is 29. So to solve it, we have to multiply the first equation with 51, I mean sorry 15. Then the first coefficient will be same, and then we're gonna minus the first equation, and then we can get our answer. So what we are doing, we are multiplying the first equation with 15, and we are getting, we just multiplying 15 into 15 in 15 here. So we are multiplying it, then we're gonna subtract the both equation 1 minus equation 2 is like this. Sorry, I have written something wrong. So it will be f1. So as we can see, there is like 15 f1 15 f1, so we can subtract it. Why we are multiplying 15 only? Because the first coefficient is same. So if we get the same value here and here, we can just minus it, I mean we can subtract it, and then the first value f1 will be cancelled out, and then we can deal with only f2's, both f2's. If we deal the both equation in f2's, we can get the value, at least f2 will get, and then from another equation we can get f1. So that we are doing, that is 15f1 and 15f1. So we are minus, I mean subtracting it, and that's why this whole value gonna cancel out, and there's like 35 f2 and 15 f2. So there will be 15 f2 minus 35 f2 will be minus 20 f2, because minus is dominating here, because it is the bigger value. So minus 20 f2, and then we are minusing it this. So 440 and 10 is cancelled out, so f2 is 22, and here is f1 plus f2 is 39. So f1 plus f2 is 39, so f1 will be 17. So f1 is 22, f1 is 17, f2 is 22. So here you got both the values and missing frequencies solved using mean. In the next video we're gonna solve it with median only.